What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here, and in this video I just wanted to go over the loadout that I used to 4-phase the final boss. I know a 4-phase is nothing special, but people are probably out there trying to solo flawless the new dungeon, and I am working on solo flawless strats for all characters so that I can make a guide. But in the meantime, I did just want to show this strategy because I had lots of stuff cooked up, and this was like far and away the best strat that I used. Like, I thought Thunderlord with Actium, even though you don't even need Actium, so then I just switched to Thunder Crash, but I was only putting out about 3 million total, which would be, at best, a tight 5-phase, but this one is a pretty comfortable 4-phase, as I will show. So I'm just going to talk about the loadout a little bit. Basically, here's my aspects and fragments. The big thing is Rally Barricade with Storm's Keep. Storm's Keep with Bolt Charge is doing incredible damage, as I will show. Then these are just my fragments. It's really nothing too crazy, in all honesty. Arc Jolt and Spark of Magnitude is good for a little extra damage on your Pulse Grenade. I like 720 Auto Rifle because they have a deep magazine, and that's really good for opening the door. And then this is key. If you can get one of these, this will make a 4-phase much easier, but this strat will still work if you don't have a Withering Gaze, Glacioclasm, or some other Withering Gaze. Like, you can get a sniper rifle with it from last episode as well. But if you don't fret too much. This is just what I use for my strat. It was really nice because this applies particle reconstruction right away as well. So then Queenbreaker is hitting for full damage. So you want the Queenbreaker Catalyst. If you don't have that, again, this strat will be an easy 5-phase. But this helps push it to a 4-phase because it gives it rewind rounds. And then you run the combat sights. This thing is doing incredible damage. So then we have hands-on and heavy ammo finder. So this helps us build our super quicker. And then heavy ammo finder, that's the other thing. You want a crafted weapon or enhanced weapon so that you can run heavy ammo finder enhancement. That's going to help you get finder bricks. Then I have a strand loader for my auto and 2 heavy-handed, so I make lots of orbs. Triple arc reserves. I had no difficulty surviving in the final boss room because we have insurmountable skull fort. So basically we're just using thunderclap to get our melee back constantly, as you'll see. I'll do one full rotation so you can see how it works. And then arc holster wasn't really needed, but arc scavenger you want so that you pick up more bricks for Queenbreaker in between damage phases. And then just any type of mod like this will allow you to store armor charges. And then you do a hot swap before damage. It's nice because their shield melts down. You have lots of time to do your hot swap. So we want double time dilation so that our armor charge easily lasts the full phase. Triple arc surge for Queenbreaker. Triple arc reserves again so we don't lose our arc ammo when we swap. And then this doesn't really matter, but arc loader is nice when you do have to reload Queenbreaker. And then I have arc siphon, but realistically, I don't need these. I should have just gone... Actually, when I go to do my solo flawless, I'll run arc targeting. Now that I think about it, just helps you hit your crits, which is really important on Queenbreaker. So, like I said, I'm going to have the volume down because this was on stream, so I was talking. But look at how hard my Glacioclasm hits on this guy. So we proc Withering Gaze and do particle reconstruction. 2 hits, that guy's dead. So yeah, if you have this is a high impact fusion rifle. This thing is awesome. Plus I have air trigger so you can see that super quick reload. So what I always do, I don't know what the heck I was doing here. Oh, I was making sure I was on Skullfort instead of Curious. So what I always do, yeah, you just want to shoot that wall. And then I was slowed, so that was going to affect me getting in the room. So look at that. You just turn around and just bash everything. So this was a pretty bad start, to be honest. I almost got frozen there. So we're just going to have to open the door. But it just shows the power of this build, how you can just deal with enemies really quickly. Then we always T-crash this boss. I find the Strand guy harder than the Stasis guy. There's the Truth Seeker, so it's Guardian. I'm sure if you're attempting a solo flawless, you know how this works. But basically, Guardian is the truth. So you're going to darken the truth and light the lie. So Guardian is what dropped. That you should always open the door more than that. I barely got out of there. So yeah, always open it more. So we've got Guardian lit up. So basically, what did I say? Guardian was the truth. So we're going to, I'll just go back to this real quick. If Guardian's the truth, we're going to darken this and light these 2 up. So that's what we're doing on this rotation. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. And I was actually writing it down. So light, drink, witness. and then I would write Dark Guardian. But if you're not on PC, just try to remember it. I'm not the greatest at remembering that stuff. Plus, I'm on stream, so I'm kind of interacting with the chat a little bit at least. Wasn't so much today because, yeah, I'm trying to learn this, so it's taking a lot of my brain power. But yeah, so when you kill those guys, you're able... what are they called? Anyway, those little stasis guys, when you kill them, you're able to shoot the things that drop the hatchlings. And then there, we did our one command. I think that one is drink. So now we're coming over here to, I believe, witness. So again, shoot the door open. So like I was saying, that auto rifle is really nice because you can just lay into it. So yeah, I was getting lost. I am getting a little better at the mechanics, but I'm not great at it. So watching the pre-mechanics is not the best. But there, you can see I have unwritten empowerment. So then I'm able to take out those little hatchling things. It's from those attendants. So see, I've got unwritten empowerment again. So now I'm just destroying everything. There is about the closest I ever get to dying is from those hatchlings. I kind of just know how much damage you can take from them, or threadlings I should say. So I'm careful not to take too much, but I'm also not too tripping on them. So, but yeah, you do have to be a little wary. So this is what was throwing me off. This was my first time getting witness. So you move this and that goes up, and now we have lit witness. So yeah, lit witness, and I think we lit cup. So now we just have to do guardian, which is in this corner. So again, just going to speed it up a little bit. There, I get unwritten empowerment. I kind of missed some shots, so I don't break that one. But we do get it on the second go around. So yeah, either you can shoot them, but they're kind of hard to shoot. So what I usually do is just kind of run away. But yeah, if you are going for solo flawless, always practice solo first. I know I learned a lot in this run when I was doing all my testing and whatever. So you'll get more proficient. Like we're, what, 4.5 minutes in? So yeah, I was averaging about 5 minutes to DPS by the end because I was kind of getting used to it. So you can see the whole left side is lit up. Those are the lies. And then the truth was guardian. So guardian praises traveler. Witness drinks light. No, he doesn't. So then when you activate, you're just going to want to run over here. You can maybe kill those ads if you want, but look, so this is the spot you want to go. So basically to the front left of the room, like where you come in at the door. So then you run to this left side, right behind that left room that you go in, pull out your Glacioclasm with Withering Gaze, and then see as this ticks down. So now I had swapped to my Kyrus of the Falling Star, which does a ton of damage. And now Armor Charge is starting to count down. And look, it'll last my whole phase. Right about when we're hitting the K, that's when you want to put down the Rally Barricade. So now I've got Bolt Charge. And now watch this. Actually, I think I messed this damage phase up. No, I didn't. But yeah, that was really good timing. So we've got Withering Gaze. His shield is just broken now. And then, yeah, we get the Bolt Charge. We get the Weaken. We also get Particle Deconstruction. As you can see, 3-4 bolts hit, looks like. So then that 5th bolt. Now look at how much Queen Breaker damage we're doing. Huge damage. But the boss isn't really cooperating with us. Now when we walked out, we weren't behind our barricade, so we're not building Bolt Charge. He's hiding, so I throw a Jolt Grenade. So we can at least apply Jolt, get some... whatchamacallit, Pulse Grenade going. Then when he went to pull me, I was like, okay, that seems like a good time to T-crash. And then, yeah, you can, yeah, so this was a pretty scuffed phase. And look, I still get decent damage. I'm not going to call it good damage. But yeah, you do want to move to this pillar. I'll show you one more good rotation. Not the whole lead up to damage, but just one good damage rotation. Because, yeah, you can still keep pumping them. So that's not bad damage. But look, we get to half on this next one because this next phase was really good. My lead up to damage was pretty piss poor. Took a while, but the actual damage phase was really good. So again, I'll just start it from here. So just trying to clear out any ads right before I go to activate. You don't want to get slowed, and I have amplified, so that's going to help me run faster. We get suspended, which is unfortunate. I'm a little low. And that burn does tick you down fast, so you better get behind cover. Now, again, we swap. Throw down our barricade. We're getting bolt charge. And again, we timed it like perfectly. So again, just after the K or right around the K. So now he's damageable. The bolt charge kind of missed because he jumps, but that was actually good. Look at where he jumps, and he just sits here. And I'm able to hug this wall, and it's just incredible damage. I'm getting all those bolt charges. He's no longer weakened, but it doesn't matter. That's just for a little bit of extra damage. And like I said, just Glacioclasm in general is really nice throughout the rest. So then when we do get pulled, I T-crash again. And now look, I'm doing no damage. He's not around. Yeah, he's just being a total asshole. And again, still, I get to half damage. So like I said, pretty comfortable 4-phase, all things considered, because these aren't perfect rotations. I did have one rotation where I absolutely fried this guy. I can't remember. I think I got close to the D in one phase. So like right around there. So it was really solid. But he's got 15 million health. This one can comfortably put up 4.5 million, which is going to be 18 million. So you have a lot of leeway. Like I said, both those rotations weren't that great, but I was able to get the 4-phase. So I might as well just show you one more. So this is the one. Yeah, so that weaken didn't apply for some reason. And this was still a really good damage phase. Like particle deconstruction or reconstruction applied, but I don't think the weaken did. And then I'm just going to speed it up. I mean, you get the idea. Once you get pulled, that's when you want to T-crash. Then you just get behind cover, and then you just kind of hope he rotates to you. So there, I actually reapplied. So yeah, none of these were as good as that one damage rotation I had, and I still did fairly good damage. And there, that is the other thing that I need to talk about. So look at my health. But bolt charge saves me here. Watch this. Watch my health bar. Comes back up. Otherwise, I'd probably die because I was getting too greedy. So that's the other thing I didn't talk about was the artifact mods. You need particle reconstruction for this because that's a huge damage boost. And then defibrillating blast. Triggers an arc bolt that heals you and jolts combatants that it damages. So that's crucial. You need that for that healing. It's just going to help you stay alive. So anyways, that is it for the video. Hope it was helpful and informative. Like and subscribe and all that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.